music. Here's the music.
Oh, we're on?
We're on.
We're on.
If you want to hear the music, you can peek.
There it is.
It's there. We're doing it, but we're too cool.
Now I know I'm on.
Yeah, we're too cool. You got it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're here.
And we're here. And we're with a very special Christmas show.
It is a holiday special from us at Eat, Talk, Repeat.
Can you tell? Can you tell? We didn't disguise it very well. I'm going to put this down now.
Yeah, you don't need to listen to it now. The music's
no
over. We're Eat, Talk, Repeat. It's a Christmas episode. We're really excited to do this. We're going to do some quick food news you can use. We're going to go through some recent ventures, and then we've got a holiday surprise at the end, so stay tuned. Introduce yourself.
I'm John Curtis, the contumacious connoisseur of Las Vegas.
There you go. And I'm Ash Watkins, the hamburguesa principesa of Las Vegas. You can find me at Ash the Attorney on all platforms. John, and I also have to remind you to tell people where to find you.
Strap in, folks. As opposed to strapping on.
Oh, man.
Okay.
We're so close.
I'm at Eating Las Vegas on Twitter. My blog is eatinglv.com. And I'm at John Curtis on Instagram.
There you go. And the show is Eat Talk Repeat. You can find us at eattalkrepeat.com or at Eat Talk Repeat on all platforms. We have a website, eattalkrepeat.com. Go check it out. Subscribe. You can also tell us your own pet peeves there. So go. We get a lot of those submissions. They're fun. And obviously, we've got a third person here. James, introduce yourself to anyone who hasn't seen your last appearance.
Hello, everybody. Back for a second time here on Eat Talk Repeat. My name is James Reza, and you can find me on Twitter at Authentic Vegas. Right now, that's probably my most active social media account.
Well,
and you're known as Authentic Vegas there, right?
That's right, Authentic Vegas.
Let me give a plug for him. This man knows more about Las Vegas than everybody you know put together, okay? And that includes me, okay? So this James has been here we were born and raised, right?
I was, yes.
High school, long history of employment, editor, writer, raconteur, expert in all things.
Loudmouth.
All things interesting in Las Vegas. This is the man. So we love to have him on here.
Yeah, and if you have history questions about Vegas, this guy is the guy, and that's why we've got him here today. So recent ventures. John, where have you been?
Light week, because it's been sort of just a light week. I don't know why, but it went by fast. Went to the Pho Saigonese, which is rapidly becoming, or is, the Food Gal's favorite Vietnamese place in town. How many times we've been there, Food Gal? She's been in the studio here. Like 4 or 5 times now.
5. She
loves the pho. She's a fanatic about it, and it is good. And she's a connoisseur of the broths. So, those stocks which they use a whole cow to make these things. And she says it's got the best broth in town. Also went to Chicago, Windy City Beef and Dogs.
What?
Because as I said on Twitter, what do you call it? Twitter X? What, James?
X-Witter.
X-Witter? On X-Witter. I love that. I said on X-Witter. Sometimes when the world is going to hell in a handbasket. And it certainly seemed to be last weekend. Sometimes you just need a good old Chicago hot dog to keep you centered. Or two, in my case, two.
I might need to implement that. I think I usually lean towards Philly cheesesteaks in times of crisis.
Comfort,
but
very good, yeah.
But
What's yours, James? I mean, what's your down and dirty, and I mean basic, fast comfort food that always does the trick to keep you centered?
It's going to just be In-N-Out. It's super easy.
Oh, good call.
In-N-Out's for me. I mean, look, I'll eat a Costco dog anytime I'm forced to go to Costco. But it's going to be In-N-Out. I could do it every day, but I try not to.
What's your order?
Double.
Just straight up?
Double. Everything on it, grilled onions, order fries, and a strawberry shake.
I love the Neapolitan. Yeah, I do the Neapolitan shake.
What Food Gal does? She does this weird ass thing where they put lettuce in place of the bun.
The protein style.
Protein style.
It's actually so good. It's like a hamburger salad.
It
It's
looks
so good.
inedible. It looks inedible to me. And she's
Yeah.
like, there it is. It's a giant piece. And
Yes.
it
It's
makes a
good.
weird noise when she crunches into it. Give me a double any day.
We just had this argument in the office about how that is not a real hamburger. But, to each their own. I know.
Thank you.
I'd agree. It's not a real hamburger. You got to have a bun.
So where have you been, Ash Watkins? Ask the attorney.
Okay, last time we did this kind of show, I was going to the Golden Steer Steakhouse afterwards, and I went, and I am happy to report it is my favorite prime rib plate. Oh, it is so good. They give you the creamed horseradish, the fresh horseradish. Everything was fabulous. It was festive for the holidays, packed because it was still rodeo season. So, yeah, I love it.
I think it's packed no matter what the season.
Yeah, but it just felt extra packed because they had all the cowboys there and all the hats take up extra room, I think.
The hats. I mean, I almost tweeted this out because, I'm sorry, it's a pet peeve. It's not a pet peeve. This is, but screw those hats. Enough with the hats. You know what I mean?
You hate hats in general.
You're not bucking Broncos at the Golden
restaurant,
Steer. You're in a shopping mall, for Christ's sake. You got to have your big old hat, and they're all walking around with big ass hats on. They look just stupid. Okay, I know you're a cowboy. Okay, you Mr. Tight Jeans and
Big belt buckle.
big belt buckles and pointy boots. I know it. You don't have to put on a big dumb hat too. Okay, that's all.
Okay, next, went back to Japata, Bank Acharawan spot, the Thai spot on Arville.
Haven't been since I was there with you.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. They have this dish that I love. It is the Crying Tiger Taco. It is ribeye steak, Thai spices. It is perfect. I could probably live off of it. 10 out of 10 recommend. Also, if you're a wino, like you love wine, that list is by far one of the best priced. Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
So can't rave enough about it. My only gripe about Japata is they don't open till 6, and I get hungry earlier. So
What are you? 67 years old?
I know. I am actually at heart.
Yeah, I love that last night we went to Ada's. We got there at 5. We're eating by 5:30.
Yeah.
We're all done. I'm home at 7:30. That's usually when we used to go out, right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
were getting dressed to go out. At
I love it
7:30.
though. I
9
got
o'clock.
home. It was 7:30. I was like, I still have a whole night. I still got a whole night. So Japata, love that. Went to 1228 Main for lunch. I haven't done it for a while. I think I was still devastated because they got rid of dinner and one of my favorite dishes, the pot pie, among other things. And also service. We always griped about service. I think, James, we have talked about the service at 1228 Main. I know everyone on Twitter and Instagram, whenever I talk about it, they come out of woodwork to hate on it. The service was actually impeccable, kind of run like a bistro where everyone is just touching a table as they walk by. So yeah, they might ask you if you've gotten your check twice, but I don't care. It's so much better than what it was. And the pot pie is currently on their specials menu, along with a bunch of fun seasonal drinks. Anyone who has had that pot pie knows it is a destination pot pie.
Yeah, it's the go-to move at 12. I'm glad to see. Of course,
And
you are known. People, I'm going to throw it to you like people throw it to me. You got to be known at 1228 Main. You are a regular customer there. Yes.
I was when it was sleepier. Now I don't know these servers.
Okay.
So I was not familiar with the servers at all. Didn't recognize them. They didn't give me any real special treatment. Trying to think. But the coolest part was it was very busy when I went in. The next day, I walked in around 12:30, full house. So maybe it's holiday lunches. I don't know. But yeah.
All right, good.
That pot pie you mentioned, I think it's a smaller lunch portion now.
Yeah, it looks a little smaller. They used to put it in that giant like I don't know
a
what's
giant like French onion soup bowl, but it was a big one. Yeah,
and now it looks much more like the standard kind of little, what do they call, ramekin deals. But it's still for lunch. It's hearty. And then last but not least, we went to Ada's on day 2 before the grand opening,
which is unfair.
I know.
Day 2 is unfair.
It is
I should
unfair.
have told you that, but I wanted to go because
I wanted to go.
Yeah. But we had a great time. We'll talk about it later. But
No, we're just gonna do it now.
Oh, let's talk
just
about
do
it
it
now
now.
because we want to get to James and all
Yeah, and the news.
holiday cheer that we should be enjoying.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, give me your rundown on Ada's.
So Nitty Gritty, it took over the old Esther's space on California, but the address says it's Casino Center. So just know that. It's on California where the old Esther's Kitchen
That
used
is
to be.
weird.
Yeah, it's because the building is technically a California address and it's suite whatever. So
Okay.
don't get confused. It's on California in the old Esther's Kitchen space. They've also taken over next door what used to be Makeshift Union, the barber shop, the hair place, hair salon. Very cool. The Makeshift Union side, they're doing tastings. There were 2 reps there from local distributors, and they were pouring out free samples and explaining what products they have. And I thought that was really interesting and a neat feature. And I hear they're going to do more of that. And you can buy bottles there. So I think that's a smart thing to do. Just free tastings, get people in the door, teach them about wine.
Well, my thing, I mean, and we enjoyed the meal. There's a couple of misfires. I'll tell them about in a minute. I mean, I said this on social media this morning, and I think if I may quote my own brilliance back to myself for once, James used to be my editor, so he can scoff at me, and you have to believe him because he used to edit my prose way back in the day.
As long as you don't talk about yourself in the third person, we're good.
Okay, Mr. Curtis believes that. Okay, no, I said on the socials that I said Esther's Kitchen sort of started the revolution down there, but they did it with pizza and pasta and sandwiches and good pricing. And that was what James Trees did. It was so smart when he got there. But it was also it was an updated but still very familiar menu that really drew people in 7 years ago now when they opened. And then we have other success stories like Main Street Provisions, which has got Kim Owens, the owner there, the great service, great cocktails we'll talk about there. And steaks, and wonderful steaks. So it has a very familiar vibe to it, too. Then we have 1228, which is a success story, but it's really a restaurant with a bakery.
Yeah, it's a bakery that has a restaurant.
A bakery that has a restaurant.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's world-class baked goods, so they have a hook there. And my point is, in the off chance I actually have one, is that... it'll be interesting to see if downtown is ready for a true chef-driven, wine-centric gastropub with inventive food, not cheeseburgers, not steaks, not tacos, not pastas and pizzas. This is food that's done on a different level, on a more inventive level, and it's very much like the gastropubs that you come across in places like Chicago, in Los Angeles, and San Francisco, and Washington D.C., which there are dozens of them in these bigger cities, but we used to have a handful of them here. Sparrow and Wolf comes to mind as well. So I'm interested to see if the downtown denizens embrace this. So just what are your thoughts on that?
I completely agree. And actually, I'm going to kind of skip ahead, jump around here, but we already had someone email us about their visit to the downtown Ada. So Kate P., longtime listener of the podcast, she said, so she talks a lot about some of our takes and thoughts on how Esther's has evolved since it moved, but she goes, my authenticity sensors were pinging when you all kept singing the praises of Ada's with the subtext of, in all caps, this is the one, guys.
Yeah.
This is go here to sidestep the other restaurant that's quote unquote too big for its britches silliness. And so they went, delighted to visit during the soft open. Not only as good as the original 2019 Esther's was in that spot, but was better. The dishes they had at Ada's were scrumptious. Service was generous, attuned, the way that a great small urban restaurant used to be before the COVID era destroyed hospitality. For example, when I mentioned wanting a small digestif, the bartender sent an off-the-cuff concoction of Maletti Fernet spritzed with an orange oil that was unexpected and refreshing.
Yeah.
Hope that Ada's can maintain this gem-like quality for as long as possible.
Yeah, well, that's just it. I mean, what do you think, James? Because it is gem-like, but it's unique. It doesn't have punch a lot of those familiar buttons.
I think a lot of the people that went to Esther's in the beginning who now have aged with esters. I mean, how long has it been? 7 years, you said? They've gotten older. Maybe their palates have gotten a little more sophisticated, and they will be willing to go to a James Trees, and they'll be willing to go back to the old Esther space, knowing that James is still in charge of that space, and they'll feel comfortable going over there and checking it out. I mean, you know, you're not going to get people that are visiting dive bars that are going to step out. A handful will. I'm the kind of person that goes to both. But the people that go to Main Street Provisions will definitely go check it out. Garage East being right across the street, that's going to invite a crowd over. So I don't see a problem with Ada's. I think Ada's going to do well, and it's going to bring people in that otherwise wouldn't come to downtown, which is part of the reason we do all this stuff.
I think that's the hope, and that's a good prediction. I think it's going to be a magnet for a different kind of diner.
Yep.
Yeah, and my quick take and kind of pithy reply to this email, I think just internally was, Ada's is for adults and Esther's is now for the youths.
The youths.
But yeah, I think that the palate evolution is a great take. I also think one thing to know about Ada's, if you go online and look at their menu, don't let that deter you. The menu is it's unique. It's got unique ingredients like a Wagyu carpaccio and things like that. Right. Just go and trust chef.
What was the thing that we had that blew us away last night?
The ribs.
The lemon pepper pork ribs. It's a small portion. It's really for like two people to nibble on, like two little ribs. But they're lemon pepper encrusted with basically just flour, deep fried. They're already baked, so they're already very tender. And then they have this lemon pepper crust on them, and they serve them with buffalo's wing sauce. I mean, we all took a bite and went, where has this appetizer been all my life?
Yeah, and he on the menu it says dry or wet. We ordered them wet on the sides because we wanted to see what it was, and it's just like a buffalo sauce. I recommend get it dry. We didn't use any of the sauces. It was so.
I dipped a little bit, but this was incredible. You'll want to buy like three portions of it just for a table.
But
to your earlier point about Esther's being a more familiar menu. So people could go online or look at menus that were posted on Instagram or whatever, and they go, oh, I like pasta. I've never had this pasta, but in the Venn diagrams of pasta, I'm sure that I'll like it. Yeah. Whereas Ada's, you can't you can't do that thing where you have to know what you're going to eat before you go there.
Right.
Just go and get your glass of wine and order some things and see what happens.
Yeah.
And
it's priced underneath, it's very smartly priced. Yeah. Everything's like under $30. It's basically in the high teens into high 20s. With maybe there's a steak or something that's up there, but not a lot of the menu is mix and match for under $30 a pop.
Yeah, and if you're nervous, they've got one of the best burgers around in town.
So
you've always got that. My recommendation is show up, try some of the other bites, and then worst case scenario, you fall back on the burger because that will always get you. And it's called the Mix Royale with cheese, in case you don't get the reference.
And they had a cream pasta, like a carbonara pasta.
Oh, yeah, the tagliatelle,
which was... Yeah, I mean, it was shades of Esther's Kitchen. It was just like a very creamy, cheesy pasta. But I was going, damn, this is good.
Are you saying that Ada's has a kids menu? Is that what we're trying to say here? I'm happy with the burger. They've
got ribs and they got a burger and they've got an order of French fries. And the other fun thing is a lot of those dishes come with the Esther's bread on the side, so you will get full on just
all the bread is baked by Esther. So
it's really an incredible restaurant and service. Also, I thought it was cool. You've been there before. We've all been there before. The layout is still very much the same as the original Esther's. Long booth on the right side, bar on the left side, and you can look into the kitchen. But they've done a really great job making it different enough that you don't feel like you're in an.
It's warmer, I thought. I like the decor a lot, so it'll be great. And just to wrap all this up, what we're saying about the food that we've eaten in the menu we've seen is it's the kind of place you can go back to again and again. You can go in and get 3 small plates and a drink and leave and drop $50 or $60 and come back twice more that week and try something else. Doesn't feel like you're, girding your loins for a big meal that's going to cost you $1.50 to get out of there, and it's aiming to be a once a week or a hangout almost for people who like kind of chef-driven food.
Yeah.
That alone makes it different than anything in terms of nicer dining in downtown. The fact that you can go in and not have to order a big meal or necessarily split. You can order 1 plate or 2 plates for yourself.
Yeah. All right. So
All right,
go check out Ada's if you haven't already, and then let us know your thoughts. And now, I think we're just going to skip to the only food news you can use that is worth talking about.
It's actually the booze news you can use.
Oh, wow. Look at you. That's what we pay you for.
Yeah, and you know who didn't bring any booze, to the party?
No booze.
No booze. Boo.
Wine, anything.
Nothing.
Miller Lite I would enjoy right now. And
I am embarrassed. Trust me. I feel bad about this one. But the booze news you can use is all of the holiday drinking spots and things that are going on around town, from our resident ETR barfly. What do we want to call you?
Call me Barfly. Boozehound.
Boozehound, like that.
I like Boozehound.
Yeah.
I like the Charles Bukowski image of just like, haven't showered in a month, at the end of the bar.
I'm more Hemingway than Bukowski, but sure.
Okay.
So, Christmas now, at some point in history, somebody in a dive bar said, what would be really cool? Let's put some Christmas lights up. And they did that, and they never took them down.
Yep.
Right? So now, like every dive bar in America or the world who considers themselves a legit dive bar has at least one string of Christmas lights.
Forever.
And if they don't, I'm questioning their authenticity and legitimacy. So if you're a dive bar, put one up or I'm not going. But that has turned into, that was just this sort of thing that happened. Christmas bars in Vegas, I think that they started with the Sand Dollar Miracle on Spring Mountain. I think they're the ones that started this. Let's do this massive Christmas explosion situation and over the top kind of classic old school grandma style decor that every one of us remembers. Well, most of us remember. And they did it, and they were such a hit that other places around the city started copying them. So now you've just got, again, with the glasses.
Oh, the journalist came with notes.
I had to. So you've got things all over the city. You've got Bad Elf at Silverton, which has been there for a couple years. You have 'Tis the Season, which I think is new. It's at Chandelier 1.5, which is that sort of middle-level bar at the Cosmopolitan. Also at the Cosmopolitan, the Ski Lodge has turned into Heavy Metal Holidays. So it's like sort of like a heavy metal.
Include me out.
Heavy metal
Is that
riff.
the Absinthe?
Yes.
Spiegel World. Okay.
Yeah, Spiegel World's Ski Lodge. They have a drink called the Coffee Krampus. It's all very like heavy metal aggro vibes going on in there. And at the Palms, they turned what was, I think when it opened, I believe it was a Mexican restaurant. Then it was Virgil's barbecue. Well, that's an empty room right now. So they turned that into Santa's
It was a
Saloon.
Bobby Flay restaurant too at one point.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
Yes.
It's Santa's Saloon, which to me sounds very interesting. They got it ready in time for NFR, which just wrapped up this past weekend. But it's kind of like a country themed bar. They have a drink called Ain't That a Kick in the Nutcracker?
Like it.
Which is a mule of ginger beer, cranberry lime juice, and orange bitters, which is fantastic. So that's a fun place. And then further out in the suburbs, we have Todo Bien, which is that tequila-based tiki bar at Uncommons, which is kind of a weird concept.
I remember. I haven't been there yet. But
Tequila-based tiki bar.
yeah.
Yes.
Uncommons where like the steakhouse
Wino
is.
and
Wino,
Out in the Southwest by Durango.
Yeah, I've been out there. I haven't seen that place. I've just been to the steakhouse.
It's a speakeasy, so it's hard to find,
Yeah.
John.
You have to look.
Speakeasies have Facebook pages now. They're not really speakeasies.
I was trying to give you an out.
Okay.
They have a thing called the Ubes in Toyland, which is spiced rum, ube, pineapple, and coconut. So you can see this is all over the map, right?
Yes.
So I've been
Ube's
to,
and toilet. I like that.
I've actually been to 4 in the last week or so.
Putting in the work,
yes.
James Reza.
Yes.
I went to Doberman.
I love Doberman.
Which you talked about previously. They have a Polar Espresso, which I know you're an espresso martini person.
Such a white girl.
I like
And
an
blonde.
espresso martini, but I was not a fan of this one, but I do think you should try it.
Okay, I will go.
It was a little bitter. The one that I had 2 of, was the Sleigh Ride Nog, which is this sort of like elevated, clarified eggnog.
Ooh.
So it does not come out creamy. It's more like a clear drink with gin, allspice, honey, and chestnut. So
That sounds
favorite.
lovely.
Sand Dollar, of course, is still doing their thing. They have what I get every year there is a snowball old fashioned, which comes with this big, as you might imagine, this big snowball of ice in the drink.
Ooh.
One warning about them is if you order a drink that comes in their special mug, they hold your driver's license hostage. And if you don't forget to get it back at the end of your night, it's a hard thing to get it back. So because they hold it hostage.
Oh,
They
think
want you to steal their mugs.
the mug.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. So make sure you get your driver's license back.
Or else they'll assume you stole the mug
They
and are
will
now.
assume, yes.
Wow.
You know what I
interesting.
don't do? I don't hang out in bars where they assume I'm a thief.
Well, you look like one.
It was a weird experience, but
Yeah.
the drinks are still fantastic.
And you know,
so,
you look fairly.
You're like, what's it cost for a mug? I'll give you the money. Give me my driver's
It
license.
wasn't even me. It was a companion who's an attorney who had
Yeah.
it taken.
Interesting. It wasn't me.
It was not Ash. It was not Ash.
It's never going to happen to Cipriani.
No.
So that's the Sand Dollar. It's great if you want to see this sort of original Christmas explosion. Golden Tiki also on Spring Mountain. They do a really good job with decorating there. But their thing is their menu. They have let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 different cocktails for their Christmas.
And something
menu.
called Balls of Jolly that I can see from here.
And it's fantastic. It's it's
Like a teriyaki meatball or something?
no, it's
Balls
dark
of
rum, rye whiskey, cinnamon raisin, cranberry, and pineapple. So it's like a tiki drink.
Ooh, okay.
Like that. I like the hot gin punch, which is gin, cranberry, ginger, and some spices, and it's served hot.
Oh, that sounds good.
Silver Stamp downtown.
Oh, I love Silver Stamp.
Not a cocktail bar, so they're not doing any crazy stuff, but their decor, as you know, is amazing. So
They do
highly
excellent.
recommended. Yeah.
It's just like being in your grandmother's basement in 1974.
Yes.
Or the American Legion. Yeah,
the American Legion.
I always
The
say, I'm
American
like, when I try to explain that place to people back east, I just say American Legion.
Yeah,
They get it.
yeah.
Most of these, I think I read, are open doing this until January 1.
Yeah, most of them are through at least December 31st. Some of them will turn over for New Year's,
Okay.
but most of them are good through the month.
All right. Well,
Well, I got questions.
you got questions?
I got questions for
I'll
James
see if I
Reza.
have answers.
Okay.
Let's go.
So, leaving all the frou-frou enhanced Christmas vibe aside, so I imagine because I
Says the
think
man in the Santa hat.
yes, I was forced to wear this. I'm imagining that you approach booze and bars because you know them so well, the way I do food a little bit, in that you have tiers in your head. You know, you
Sure.
don't write things down.
Right.
But if I say let's go drinking, or someone asks you, you immediately have a Rolodex of different levels for different things, right?
Always. Oh,
Right,
yeah.
right.
And people ask, what's your favorite bar? What's your favorite restaurant? And I
Yeah,
always go to,
yeah.
well, what do you like?
Yeah.
And how much do you want to spend?
And what's your mood that day?
How do you want to dress?
Yeah, how do you want to dress? So at your top tier, most elevated, where do you like to drink? Like for the most expensive, I'm not necessarily the most expensive cocktails, but the ones when you're putting on the dog and you're gonna show off, even if it's just for yourself, with a cocktail that you think is just superb on another level.
Ooh, good question.
Doberman.
I was going to guess
Doberman's
that.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like a lot of the higher end bars on the strip, but Doberman is in my neighborhood. And what Ryan's done over there is just incredibly elevated.
And the bartender is Jen, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, Jen. She's a well-known gal from
Yeah.
all over.
She does a great menu. And like that clarified eggnog, I mean, I hate to go back to the Christmas drink, but that
Yeah,
thing, it came out and I ordered it and I was kind of expecting something creamy. So I said, this is delicious, but it wasn't what I expected. So they explained the whole thing to me and I'm like, this is so good. Now I'm going to have another one. So
Clarified eggnog, yeah. It sounds.
but it just feels like it doesn't, people would say, oh, it's pretentious. They might get that impression because of the way that they have marketed themselves, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like you're going to like your rich grandfather's house in the Hamptons for Christmas or something.
Right.
That's how it feels. And it's very welcoming and warm. I went in there on a Wednesday recently for the Christmas excursion and I saw a little jazz trio playing. They were phenomenal. And then out of nowhere, this guy comes in, who's a friend of the jazz band, and throws down a tap board and just does a few songs. I'm just like, where else can I just see or do this in Las Vegas? I mean, even seeing live music is hard in Las Vegas at this point in time, but that was really kind of fun and different.
So Doberman, definitely, I can't. argue
And
with
they have
you
a
there.
dress code.
do.
So you can't just show up in jeans and a t-shirt. You have to have
And the look of the place, I mean, almost is like a is like a
hunting lodge.
well, yeah, I would say, or you say like a rich person's vacation
Trophy room,
retreat.
yeah.
But the look of the place is almost like a built-in cover charge itself.
Yes.
Because you walk in and you kind of go, if you're dressed like some people we all know,
Not me.
yeah, but
Occasionally.
you know, people that you have trouble getting out of their cargo shorts and
Yes.
t-shirts.
Frankly, that's me. But
Now, you clean up well, though, my friend. But some people just don't want to. You almost walk in and look at it and go, "Yeah,
I don't believe you.
I don't think I belong
I don't
here."
belong here.
You know what I mean?
well, it's kind of I don't even say old Vegas. It's kind of a throwback to maybe like the early 2000s where you're going to. There was a lot of nightclubs that weren't nightclubs. They were those ultra lounges, and they were places like the Ghost Bar where the guys at the door would like, "Look, you can't come in your ripped jeans." I go, "Well, these are $500 ripped jeans." And they go, "Well, that's just too bad. You can't come in with them on." And it's nice to actually have a place that sets a little bit of a bar as to what's going to be in there and hanging out.
But
Well,
Sets a bar.
I mean, we've talked about this before. I mean, downtown is filthy with great cocktail bars right now.
I think-
mean, we could go from Liquid Diet, and we talk about this Liquid Diet, Ginza, Doberman. You can even not.
Dustland, Dark Sister, Prowl.
Yeah.
all of them.
Velveteen Rabbit, or you could eliminate them and just go to the restaurants down here.
Yeah.
Have great cocktail bars. Main Street Provisions, Holstein's, Esther's Kitchen, the newly opened Ada's. You could just hang out in restaurants and drink really, really well down here. And I don't. We people think we hate it. We don't. But Palette has a great cocktail lounge too.
We do not hate you, Palette. You've got the best biscuits I've had
we
in
just
like the
haven't
last
been
5
back.
years.
Yeah. So I just thought it was a funky decor. That's all. Anyway, so that's number one question.
You didn't ask me mine. It's okay. I would say Doberman or Petite Bohème right now.
Petite Bohème is Petite Bohème is right there.
I love Petite Bohème.
Yeah.
Do you does where you go with people, and this is the crowd here. You know, it's different when you and I meet for a drink versus like three couples meeting for a drink or a small crowd. And I always think that determines a lot, because some bars are great if you just want to go to the bar with you and a buddy or a date or somebody and sit there. Others, but they wouldn't be so good if you bring like a bunch of people go, "Hey, let's all go drink."
Right.
So do you, if you're, give me a bar where it's good for a crowd to walk in, or by crowd I mean like more than 4 people plus. You know what I mean?
Dustland is good for that.
Yeah.
Lots of places to sit. It's big and it's open inside. They also have outdoor bars, so you're not really overwhelmed. I like Petite Bohème for that reason. You have group seating and Petite Bohème.
And outdoors too.
And outdoors as well. So, and the tables are movable. So if you have a bigger crowd, outdoor tables, you can say, "Hey, we got 8 of us," and they'll push 2 tables together for
I'm
you.
right there. Yeah.
Make it easy.
Echo Taste Sound. They've got a decent bar program, and they
I'm
have
too
that
old
lounge.
for their furniture though. That low furniture you have to get in with.
You loved the one chair.
It's beautiful. I mean, it's the most beautiful furniture. But it's like I get in there and I need I need
gonna
a
take someone to help
hydraulic
them come
pump
out.
to get
You
me
need the
up
what was
out
the
of the
chair that lift, the like easy lift or whatever.
And I still have enough ego. I'm not that guy that people have to run over and help out of
Okay,
that chair.
but they
Not
also
yet.
have regular table seating that you can sit at.
Yes,
That's
yes.
like regular tables.
And Nat Young knows that, and she
Yeah.
actually says, "Why do you sit here, John? Thank you." But I love the furnishing at Echo Taste and Sound.
Okay.
All right, so where do you take a crowd?
I'd go to Echo Taste Sound, or I would go to Petite Bohème because they have a similar setup where you can sit on those couches indoors, and they have the outdoors. Trying to think of anywhere else. I bet you could even take them to Doberman. They've got some offshoot booth like things that you could sit at.
Depends on the vibe
Or
of your
Jive
crowd.
Turkey,
Yeah.
great place.
Jive turkey.
Yeah,
I like to eat a jive turkey.
So
I
do
think
I.
jive turkey.
best chicken nuggets around.
Okay, a question, just a perspective question. Has the tiki thing? Are we past peak tiki, or is it going to be here forever?
Yeah. It's painful for me because I'm a big tiki person. So I do recognize that there is some overkill. Like there's some bars that have opened. I will not name names, but there's some bars that have opened recently that are just very obviously cashing in on the trend and not really doing anything interesting. Not
They're half-assing it.
They're
just to cash
half-assing it,
in.
and they're doing it to collect the money.
Yeah.
So a lot, we've talked about the overkill, or rather the oversupply of bars in downtown, and will all of them survive? We are seeing some of them close. Tiki's gonna be the same way. You're gonna see some of the lesser ones fall off, and the guys that are really into it and are devoted to it will just stick around. But yeah, I don't think that we're gonna see. I heard here you go. There's gonna be a tiki bar at Excalibur, if that answers your question.
Dun dun dun. Yeah.
Well, did you see what they did with caviar today? I put on my Instagram thing.
I love it.
They're now having girls in bars and casinos with
The high roller
caviar
rooms, yeah.
bumps, serving you caviar bumps out of their holsters. I mean, if that doesn't tell you it's jumped the shark, I don't know, or sturgeon, I don't know what does.
I kind of also like to kind of wrap it up with tiki. I think you kind of need the patina almost for a true tiki. It's like
you need investment. I mean, the Frankie's Tiki Room thing, and golden golden tiki, what they did, which I mean, they were all in with real money and real commitment. I mean, I don't know how much Moss spent on Frankie's Tiki Room, but he did it right, And
he is a true. He is submerged. He is part of that culture. So that is not going anywhere. In the same way that his Double Down Saloon is 33 years old, you're not going to see Frankie's disappear. It's going to be the last one standing if these other places go away. So
I wish I was more of an alcoholic. I'd go to Frankie's all the time.
Same. It's on the way home, and I always. What did I see? They had a cutest sign marquee, but there was some really deranged person under it, or I would have taken a photo. It said "Rum Rum Rudolph."
It's one of their holiday cocktails.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Even though Frankie's is my favorite bar in Las Vegas, it's just my neighborhood bar. They do a Christmas tiki menu of like 5 different drinks, including like an eggnog shot. They don't decorate. It's very low key, as the kids say over there, but their drinks are awesome. So if you're looking for really great tiki drinks that are in a non-Christmassy place, that's the place to go.
But you know why I can't go there? Because if I go there for 5 minutes, the food gal makes me take off all my clothes before I come in the house, because she makes me get undressed by the patio and then come in.
I leave my jacket outside in the car when I go in. It doesn't bother me. I grew up with it, but I'm a non-smoker, but I know how some people can be bothered by it.
All right. Well, we've got a fun surprise after this. We're going to take a quick break, holiday surprise. Follow us at eattalkrepeat.com. Stay tuned. It's going to get fun. Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to unveil but we're going to look different, right?
No. We got a holiday surprise for you. Hold your sleigh.
Oh, okay.
Sleigh bells.
I should keep the hat on.
It's a real surprise.
Okay,
it's a real surprise. John
Okay.
thought it was a surprise for everyone else.
I'm still wondering why there's no booze. So I'm
Well,
ready.
we
for
got
the
something
surprise.
for you.
Okay.
So,
All
okay.
right, very good.
We'll be right back.
I'm the best.
Personal injury law has been the same for a long time.
The best.
Big egos, greed, and sleazy schemes. We've had enough. Welcome to Sam and Ash, the new standard for personal injury law, where things are done the right way, because you deserve a team that delivers real support and results. When you have both, your whole world can change. Sam and Ash Injury Law, because you deserve what's right.
Yeah, we're back.
Music is cute. John needs to actually hear the music.
I do, to get in the mood. I want to do the old like Edward R. Murrow thing, where they did this, James, back in the day, they would have they'd press it up with one hand and be very serious.
DJs still do that.
DJs do that? Yeah. DJs punching buttons and calling it talent. Okay. All right,
ready?
we're back. We're back.
We're
Eat,
back,
Talk,
people.
Repeat.
Holiday special, Eat Talk Repeat, with our special guest, our Eat Talk Repeat's resident Boozehound is what we've got. James
Cocktail
Reza.
Maven.
Cocktail Maven. Is it Maven female?
Nope. It's general.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people
Boozehound.
thought that, but it's not. It's general. It means expert.
We've got a surprise specifically for you, John, from Sammy. We hear that you do not like Christmas cookies.
No, I hate them.
So,
They're
Sammy,
stale and they're covered with sugar and,
so we're going to
give me a
challenge you.
snickerdoodle.
We got you some from Freed's.
Mormon Central.
I
You
know.
shouldn't have.
But you're
Okay.
gonna have to eat them on camera while we go through the next segment.
Yeah, you're not getting away.
You're
with
not getting
eating
away.
these.
Okay.
We got you some peppermint bark.
Oh, Jesus, look at this shit. Okay. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, this is really...
It looks fabulous. Reese's
what are we,
Pieces?
5 years old?
Okay, so there's a debate. Is it Pieces
No,
or Pieces?
it's Reese's Pieces.
But everybody
says
says-
Reese's Pieces for whatever. I just thoughts out of 10 scale. Quick.
1.
Okay, go to the
Stale.
next.
Stale.
They're fresh baked. How can they be stale?
What was that one? Show the
Yeah, you gotta
camera.
show
What
us.
is that? Just a basic chocolate chip?
No, it's not baked chocolate. It's some kind of... It's not sugar. It's not that sweet, which actually saves it.
Shortbread?
It's kind of a shortbready thing, and it's decent. It's dry, but it's kind of supposed to be dry. So I'm not going to kill it. Here's a chocolate. 1 to 10, I'll give it a 5. Here's now. First of all, my mother-in-law, may she rest in peace, the food gal's mom, was the best fucking cookie baker on earth. Okay.
Yeah.
So she set a standard for cookie baking that cannot be equaled in my life. Okay. So look at this pathetic excuse for a chocolate chip cookie. Okay.
Maybe it's on purpose.
It's a sleeper, maybe.
Well, it's the same dry, not that sweet dough they use in this. And really cheap chocolate chips. I would expect no less. And here's now when we get beyond the pale. Okay. Shit like this is what turned me off to cookies forever. I mean, who thinks this tastes good who is out of elementary school?
It's
okay?
cute, though.
Here, Rocky, you want some? Here, look at see, Rocky will eat it. Less than 1. Okay.
Wow.
-3.
Oh, man.
The 3-year-old boy inside
What
me was
about the
crying.
chocolate? I think there's peppermint bark in there.
You're never going to get me to eat peppermint bark. I hate
No?
peppermint bark.
Why? What's your thing with
It's
peppermint bark?
disgusting.
It's fantastic.
It's
Oh my gosh.
disgusting. Okay, James gets peppermint bark.
Let me
Rocky
try
does
it
not
because
get that one.
I get it from Williams Sonoma.
Oh,
Let me see how.
have you had
Freeze-
the cookies from Williams Sonoma peppermint bark? Oh my gosh.
Okay, now here's something I know
pretty good.
I'll at least like that as peppermint bark.
It's not as pepperminty as Williams Sonoma, but it's pretty
Yeah.
good.
So
I'm not
here's
gonna
something
throw it
that
away.
they can't mess up, okay?
A Kit Kat?
Not even a Kit Kat.
Freed sent us a Kit Kat?
That's all right. All right. No,
That's
one
originally
more.
a British candy.
One more. There's just lots of shit like this. I'm sorry.
What about this little square thing?
Oh, yeah.
Do the square thing down there with frosting. Under.
This thing right here?
Oh, no. Go that way.
So much for dinner tonight,
That
John.
thing.
All right. This thing is, I don't know, it looks like a candy bar.
It looks promising. I think I heard the crunch. Are your teeth still there?
Super sweet. Again, that same crappy dough they use on all their cookies. All right. No, it's tasteless.
Oh, it looked good.
It's got almonds in it, but all you're getting is sugar. You get sort of the cheap, dry, powdered cookie essence, and then a lot of sweet. It just hits you in the face with sweet. Here,
So
let's-
these cookies look cute. They don't taste
yeah.
good. Okay.
I'll give it one last. I'll give this. Now this looks like it has promise. Okay, it's a chocolate top. It's
Oh,
Well, you ate it upside down. That's why you don't like it.
I would put the chocolate on my tongue too.
Oh, I guess that's
Not the roof of your mouth.
it's like taking the burger and eating it upside
well,
Yeah.
you can hate me all you want, but when you close your eyes and you bite into any of this, all you taste is powder and sugar. And by powder, I mean this kind of, this cheap ass, floury, dry cookie shit.
I paid good money for this.
and then sugar. And so, I mean, it's like the dimensions of, let's say, a great snickerdoodle or a chocolate chip cookie
Yeah.
or oatmeal raisin. I don't even like raisin cookies, but when you have oatmeal cookies and you're getting soft into all the different flavors, this is like one dimensional. I would rate this box on a scale of 1 to 10. A 1.1.
A 1.1. Hey, you gave it 1.
I'm sorry.
If you want,
you wanted an honest opinion.
It was
You want me to
funny.
lie?
No, this is what I want. This is what
To make people at Freed's feel better, make them think that
They don't need
Does
you.
anybody make a good cookie in your opinion?
1228 Maine, hands down.
Which one have you had?
I one day walked there thinking I was healthy, and I got the iced tea, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm going to do a cookie sampler."
It is. They are
the
good.
chocolate chip, the peanut butter, the oatmeal raisin.
Cafe Brush does
I've
really
had all
good
three of
cookies.
those.
Oh,
and
Food
they are
Gal
fantastic.
off the set here is saying Vesta has a solid cookie. I haven't had.
Yes. Vesta does. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Here's a maple cookie. Okay, dry, crumbly, but it actually the maple
Comes
sugar
through?
comes through,
Okay.
so it actually tastes like something. Whereas all these just taste like nothing but sugar. But
Okay.
this I would give a 5. And I don't
with
even
you
like
on
maple.
1228.
1228s
Yeah,
are
their
fabulous.
cookies are great.
All right.
Okay, now to
Thanks for
round
the
it out,
surprise.
let's do a fun this or that Christmas edition. I was going to try and do this while you were eating the cookies, but that was too funny.
Here's a moist one.
You just sort of took that segment over.
Yeah. Sugar cookies or gingerbread cookies?
Sugar.
Sugar?
Sugar.
Gingerbread.
See, I grew up with
Food Gal's with me.
We call them here in Las Vegas. We call them Mormon cookies, or these big, sort of semi-soft white sugar cookies.
Oh, yeah.
And every kid's mom I knew used to make them, and they were delicious.
Gingerbread. Okay, eggnog or hot chocolate?
Eggnog.
Eggnog.
Toss up.
You got to pick one.
At Christmas time, eggnog.
Okay. This is, the Christmas edition.
Unanimous.
So white lights or multicolor Christmas lights on a house?
Whoa.
I have the old-fashioned C8 or 7
Yeah.
multicolored ceramic
Damn.
lights from the 60s and 70s.
That's the way to do it. If you're going to do multicolor, do the vintage looking
the
ones.
vintage ones like
with
that.
the big bulb. Yep, you got to do
not
it.
the fake ones that look like the old ones.
Yeah.
Because the colors aren't quite the same. You got to get the real ones.
Yeah.
The multicolored reminds me of my childhood, but there's something so kind of serene and urban,
It fits your ascot.
What?
It fits your ascot
Yeah,
if you
the
do
white
white.
ones?
Yeah. Christmas ham or Christmas prime rib?
Prime rib.
Prime rib.
Prime rib. Yeah.
My mom's never made prime rib. I would love that.
It's
Mom.
It's hard to make it well. It
Yeah,
is. I mean,
Mom.
it's a big piece of meat, and like our friend JB, he roasts them all the time, and he's very good at it. But it's not something you can just do off this,
Off the cuff. You got
because
to.
you got to know what you're doing, have the right oven and the right equipment for it.
Rocky, no more cookies for
No more
you.
cooking.
Okay, real tree or fake tree? I'm a real.
Real.
I prefer real, but I have a fake.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll allow
You
it.
know, that's the right answer.
Yeah. We all prefer real.
Correct answer.
Yeah, it's just I had real the first few years when I first had my own house, and it was great, and then it became less great.
Yeah.
As time went on, it became more of a hassle than anything. So,
Okay, opening your Christmas gifts on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning?
Both.
both.
Are you a stockings on Christmas Eve?
Yeah,
Gifts on
that was
morning?
always like you could open. Well, when I was a kid, it was always you can open one thing. Stockings for
Christmas
Christmas
Eve.
Day.
Oh.
You can open one present on Christmas Day, like whatever your Aunt Gert gave you. You know what I mean? Something like
We
that.
all got an Aunt Gert.
Yeah, right. You
Okay.
can open that,
We
but
did both.
all the good stuff was the next morning.
I'm entirely Christmas morning.
Yeah.
I wrap Christmas Eve. I think I talked about it last year.
Like Beastie Boys rap?
No,
Or-
that probably too, depending. So my parents throw a Christmas Eve party with our family friends, and there's always a lot of booze now that we're older. And so I wait until I'm just intoxicated enough to tolerate the frustration of wrapping gifts. And so it is late night wrapping for me. And some people have ended up with like remnant wrapping, where I'm just taking all this piecemealing a mosaic of wrapping paper for you. So that's my approach to Christmas gifting. Ugly sweaters or elegant holiday outfit?
I can only choose one.
Only one.
Elegant.
Elegant. I'm going ugly Christmas sweater.
Oh,
I
ugly
know.
Christmas is such a cliche now.
Yeah,
It was
no, I
kind of
like it.
cute in 1979.
I have
Okay.
I like them. I like to be cozier.
I
I
wear
don't like
them-
the. I'll do a. No, we're just. I'm not. I like to be cozy. Snowy Christmas or warm weather Christmas?
Oh, snowy. The colder, the better. I want it to
High
be
desert
negative
Christmas for me.
29.
I like a high desert Christmas.
I like
You
warm
really
weather.
say you're a desert
I
rat?
love like the Springs Preserve used to do a Christmas event, and they would all the cacti would be covered with lights.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
cool.
Super.
You know what the high
to
desert
me.
Christmas ensures? Lots of dried out cookies. Okay.
Those are high desert cookies.
These are high desert right here.
I thought you were
right
going
here.
to talk like about weed cookies or something.
Oh, no. Do we like candy canes or fudge?
I hate candy canes. I didn't like candy canes when I was 7.
I like the cherry candy canes.
Look at Rocky knows who his friends.
Yeah,
are.
I know.
Rocky,
What about
yeah.
you?
Fudge.
Fudge?
Mom makes fudge.
Oh, chocolate? Like peanut butter?
Chocolate.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah, just regular chocolate fudge or peanut butter fudge.
Peanut butter fudge is
I don't even like maple sugar,
Yeah.
but that was the one cookie in here I liked.
yeah.
And I like maple fudge too. It can be
Okay.
really nice. Sorry, Rock, you're no more cookies for you.
wrapping paper or gift bags?
Well, I always hated wrapping, but it's pretty to see all the wrapping.
Wrapping paper.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely agree. Do you get up early on Christmas morning or do you sleep in?
Way early.
Same.
Well, we're an old boomer couple now. We get up and hope there's a coffee shop open now. You know? And then-
Champagne and waffles for us. That's what we
Oh,
do.
wow.
See,
Champagne.
they have traditions, food gal. We have no traditions at all.
Mine is the leftover tacos from Christmas Eve. I eat the next morning. I'll have my cup of coffee, and then when my hunger picks up, I'm like, I'm going leftover tacos.
So we do pozole. When my grandma was alive, we did pozole and tamales on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we
that
usually have
sounds
we have
good.
tamales too, but I'm always a taco person.
Pozole at Christmas time is the best.
I'll bring you some.
Yeah,
Stacey's gonna make some.
Okay, a few more: online shopping or in person shopping.
In person.
In person.
Online
In
sucks.
person.
You people have porch pirates. Grab. You deserve it. Go on and buy a goddamn gift and bring it into your goddamn home. Don't complain to me about goddamn porch pirates.
My phone is 10 years old, so you imagine I tried to shop online as little as possible.
I get it. Okay, It's a Wonderful Life or Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
That's a good. Yeah. Okay.
Christmas Story. I
Christmas
have it
Story.
on all day long.
Yeah.
I turn it on and just keep it on all day long. And then I call my sons up. And, they're living different, and we'll be on it. We'll start quoting it. We're quoting the dialogue as it's happening to each other.
It's funny, you think of It's a Wonderful Life as the classic Christmas movie.
Yeah.
But Christmas Story is timeless in itself. And then you look at when it was actually made and how old the stars are now, and you go, wait a second. It feels like where did all this time just disappear to?
I love A Christmas Story. It's part of my traditions. It's just, as I've gotten older, I realize now how depressing it is. That's the weirdest thing. Like when you're a kid, it's a funny story about a kid with a rifle, and all the other doom and gloom of it just kind of flies over. You're like, oh, funny leg lamp. Oh, yeah, mall Santa's scary. But then as you get older, you're like, oh my God.
Well, but there's something hopeful at the end.
Yeah,
okay?
no, I like it. Okay.
I know
Chinese
the
dinner?
last one you're going to say. What?
The Chinese dinner?
Yeah, the Chinese dinner, Chinese turkey.
Oh.
Rah, 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 rah. Okay, we should end on that, but we're not.
No,
Okay.
hosting or being a guest? Do you like to host?
I like to host, but the food gal can't stand doing all the dishes that I make her do.
Incredibly difficult question, but I'm going to lean at hosting.
Same. I like to be in control, and I like to be able to go right to bed and just.
Okay, here's the controversial one. Here's the pineapple on pizza question. Die Hard, a Christmas movie or not?
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I put it in the same category as like Trading Places and all that stuff. Like
It's not like
it's Christmas adjacent.
It's Christmas adjacent. We go, oh, it's a Christmas story. Oh yeah, a movie where like 38 people get killed with machine guns is a Christmas movie.
So you're saying no?
No, it's just like it happens on Christmas Eve or something.
I watch Trading Places every year because I love the movie, but I always find myself watching it around Christmas time, just like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Not Christmas movies, but Christmas adjacent.
Right.
Okay, last. This isn't a this or that. What's your favorite holiday song? Like Christmas song or holiday song?
Well, I'm a big Good King Wenceslas fan. Okay, solid. Old time carol from the 19th century.
What is it?
Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. I could sing it, but But it's a famous Christmas carol
Okay. What about yours?
The Christmas song. The Christmas song.
by Mel Torme.
Chestnuts
That's
roasting on an open fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what mine is. I kind of like the Oh Holy Nights. I like that kind of serene, peaceful, because it makes me think of what it would be like to be in snow. You know, like the quiet of a first snowfall, of just how peaceful it is. So I think that's as close to a snowy Christmas or a white Christmas as I get. Is like, oh, this is yours.
Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon at night, though the frost was cruel.
How can you not love this?
I like it.
I just want to dress up like I'm in Bridgerton or something.
And be drinking something.
Yeah,
I want a
some
mug.
wassail
Yes.
and all that.
Yeah, you want a Stein.
And on that, guys, happy holidays, Merry Christmas,
Christmas.
all the things.
And
We love you all.
We love you all. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and bon appetit.
Radio video, boogie with a suitcase. You're living in a disco. Forget about the rat race. Let's do the milkshake and sell it like a hotcake. Try some, buy some, beat by four. Talk about pop music. Talk about pop music.
Sire, he loves a good league, hands underneath
The fountain,
fight against the forest.
fence by St. Agnes Fountain. I like it because it's about Christmas spirit. It's about a king who helps the peasants at Christmas time get warm logs.
Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon at night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel.